Hey guys, as some of you might know, this channel has been on a bit of a hiatus. Fortunately, with new leadership, we're planning on pumping out some awesome monthly Castle Wars content. This month, we've managed to assemble a collection of not only 5, but 7 whopping clips that, hopefully, all members of the OSRS community can enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started. Kicking off the video with clip number 7, we have Mutinous scoring in a 2 vs 2. It's early in the match, and both Mutinous and his teammate are situated on spawn. His teammate, likely low on bans, pulls back to pass the flag to Mutinous. No problems there. Mutinous is soon unfrozen, pushing forward on the straight lane. He gets 2 clean right clicks on the mage and makes it down ground. He gets a splash heading out small doors and sets a Cade behind him. The mage is now behind. He sets his second to last Cade on the wall, blocking off a cast from the mage. His last Cade on the corner of Catapult secures the score, allowing him to push straight mid, leaving the defense in the dust at 18 minutes. Good job. Thanks for the clip, Mutinous. At number 6, we have Brian 405 defending as an ahead mage in a 3 vs 3. Brian's playing pretty aggressively on spawn, setting intending Ks to prevent the opposing scores from pushing through. His PK CGS is a Cade, yeah, I saw that. Brian manages to get both assisting scores frozen at the front end of spawn. A lapse in concentration from his teammates allows the flag to finally push through. Brian swiftly reacts by setting intending a Cade on exit stairs and then following through with a relight as the scorer tries to bucket. Brian goes for cast on the flag but gets 2 splashes. Fortunately, his teammate lands a cast. Brian anticipates the pass, nailing a clean right click to save his flag. Nice one. Thanks for the submissions, Brian. Coming in with clip number 5, we have Frogboy 278 scoring in the recent competitive 8v8 tourney. Frog's up spawn, spearing the mage to avoid a cast while smoothly bucketing and blowing stairs. He's going to let his assisting scorer bring down the flag while he focuses a little bit more on that mage. Frog whips out his ZGS and Piety to freeze the mage in a bad spot. Frog's score is going to be down spawn and he needs to prevent another cast. His Hosta and a well-placed Cade will do the trick. The flag gets ZGS and a quick pass is coordinated. Both of Frog's assisting scorers get spears on the 2 opposing PKs, and Frog is down ground with the Ceradoma defense in the dust. Despite no visible threat ahead, Frog pushes under. With the help of his ahead mage under mid, Frog is able to commit all the way under. One problem though, there's a scorer trying to ZGS under ladder. Frog goes for it, right-clicking the Cade under the score and making it to ladder for an easy immunity. In the heat of the moment, he makes the mistake of going back ladder, with the opposing team hot on his tails, and gets pig casted while going up. Fortunately for him, his fabulous defense is right there ready to snatch the flag. His fantastic PK tenders around stairs to block casts, and the score is secured. I appreciated this clip because it showcased some strong teamwork start to finish. Thanks for sending it in. For clip number 4, we have MrTeal running around and doing absolutely nothing. Just kidding. We all know MrTeal doesn't mess around. He's maging in the competitive 6v6 tourney. There's less than 2 minutes on the clock and he's just got done helping push for his score since his team is down 1-2. Being the experienced player that he is, Teale knows that even if his team manages to score the point at the other end of the map, the opposing team scoring his own taken flag will result in a loss regardless. Intelligently, Teale fills his inventory with Cades and waits at the enemy's base. He meticulously checks that none of the opponents have suicided back to their spawn to assist the score. One simple spear ahead of his Cades could blow the tie. Teale sees his flag coming through big doors. Teale sets 2 Ks on ground, eating into that timer. He quickly gets up spawn and cleanly tends both lanes. Going up third, conveniently there's already a Cade for him to tend. Quickly reacting to the mage pushing up spawn ladder to spear him, Teale throws himself over to the 4 stairs for protection. Ready to go ham on 4th, the game finally ends and the tie is secured, all thanks to MrTeal. It might not have been the most flashy clip, but it sure was effective. Thanks for giving me permission to use this one. It's starting to get pretty hot in here. Clip number 3, we have Zach. He's offensive maging in a 6v6. He's in a similar situation to MrTeal in the last clip. All his teammates are pushing for a score at the other end of the map. Only in this scenario, Zach doesn't have the luxury of time. With 5 minutes still left on the clock, he simply can't rely on stalling to kill the timer. He's gonna have to drop the flag. Zach sees the flag coming in through big doors. After playing Ring Around the Rosie with the score in the long alley, Zach manages to throw out a pass and supply. 52 XP though? A splash? Nope, a 0 cast. Zach needs to put his Tribute skills to the test if he's going to drop the flag. gets some decent mind game switches in, but simply doesn't deal enough damage. Even worse, the score's defensive mage has just come down ground to assist the score. Zach reacts fast, slamming down a last-second Cade in the short alley, not only stopping the score, but blocking the incoming mage's cast. Zach reads the push towards backladder, perfectly timing his EGS spec right as the score's immunity timer ends. He tosses out his second-to-last Cade in front of the frozen score, blocking out the mage yet again. About to tend it for protection, Zach recognizes they're about to pass, quickly moving to his last explosive instead. He throws his character toward the flag, getting a right-click on the pass. He then runs a tick through the score, setting a Cade to leave them both behind, pulling back to tend it for extra security. Zach runs straight out bigs and makes it to South Rocks. With only 4 minutes left on the clock and his teammates meanwhile landing their score for a 3-1 lead, Zach effectively secures the win. Guys, I sure hope this clip passes its health inspection because damn, that was clean. Thanks for showing me this play, Zach. In second place, we have MasterKfe. He's PK defending in a 6v6. There's less than a minute on the clock and his team is down 3-2. KFC's flag is running through the enemy's small doors. Meanwhile, 3 of his other teammates are pushing for a score at the other end of the map. It seems like that's the theme of this video. KFC tenders his last Cade on ground stairs, hoping his mage will get the cast, but he's choking. KFC riskily chases the flag around to back ladder, getting a right click on the Cade set, and quickly following through with his spear going up the ladder. KFC's on the same tick as the flag now, but his teammates are still choking behind. He times his last bit of special attack to get a pit spear on stairs, buying a little more time. He could have gotten a free hit in there, but failed to react. They're both up third now, and KFC's mage finally gets a cast in, but it's a splash. It's right at this time that KFC's teammates score the Zamorak flag. This is important. KFC throws out a tend on a Cade sitting off 4 stairs, hoping to stall, but it barely helps. KFC's now a tick behind the flag going up 4th. So at this point he realizes he has to get a hit in, melee specifically, or it's going to be a score. Going up 4th floor, KFC slams out his Godsword, whacking the flag for a 37 in Armadillo with no piety to secure the kill. Quickly grabbing and dropping the freshly saved Zamorak flag, the tick before the dying score's death animation expires miraculously saves the Ceradoan flag right as the game ends, securing the tie for KFC's team. Guys, talk about a one-man show. This clip was the literal definition of the word clutch. Thank you for sending it in. Alright folks, the first place clip of this month goes to Sam. He's scoring in a 6v6, tied 3-3 with 4 minutes on the clock. Sam's frozen on wall stairs as his off-mage brings the Zamorak flag down ground to him. The off-mage proceeds to cast the head mage across catapult as Sam pushes under. Sam tenders out the opposing PK so he can't tell the tunnel and goes north. Sam's 17 HP with diminishing prayer. He makes it through the open tunnel and intelligently hands off the flag to his assisting scorer, who's likely better stocked. He'll end up scoring it all the way under. Immediately, Sam shifts his attention to his own flag that's frozen right off ladder under mid. With such low health, Sam's best bet is just to try to deal some damage. He spears the flag further away from the ladder, hoping his mage will get a refreeze. But it doesn't work. The flag's up mid now with everyone behind. At this point, it's looking grim for Sam's team. When the scorer goes wide around the spear wall to cut off a cast from the chasing mage, Sam goes long with a massive last-second pit Cade, followed by an immediate spear. Sam chokes a little bit, setting his last Cade, but manages to buy enough time for his chasing mage to land a cast. Dealing a little extra damage, Sam's team is able to drop the flag and run it to South Rocks for the safe. And with less than 2 minutes on the clock, that's going to be a W for Sam's team. This play earned its spot for its duality, pushing for both a clutch score and defending for the win, all within the last few minutes of the game. Knowing when to switch gears is what Castle Wars is all about. Thanks for the submission. Hopefully you all enjoyed this installment of CWC Top Plays. Stay tuned for more. And please, let us know what you liked and what could be improved on for future months. Check out the description for more information on the community and submitters, as well as a link for submitting your own clips. Thank you all for watching.